Put a little message there to Barack Obama. It's just a way that we have of maybe leaning on him, letting him know that we are the multitudes. We are the ones that want peace in the Middle East.
Can either one of you help me hold a Stop Bombing Gaza banner?
Thank you everybody for coming up here tonight. Please join us for candlelight and have a circle and listen to our speakers and have a moment of silence for those victims of the children of Gaza. Can you go down to the floor and Ella, she's handling candle? Yeah, please.
Hello? Can you hear me? I've got 5,000 of these fact sheets for us all to pass out all over Portland to every passerby here and take back to your neighborhoods, leave in cafes, put on car windshields, however you'd like to. So anybody that will distribute these, please take as many as you want. Thank you.
I'm not going to risk it. I can't change his mind. Senator, the gloves, right?
Hell no, we won't go. Thank you.
Join us and have a simple down please. Thank you. And whoever I want to grab a human door would be nice. Thanks.
I've also torn with 5
Hi, Michael. How you doing? Good. Well, Michael Mayo there. Thanks for being here, Michael.
We're hoping, with the difficult situation in the Middle East, with an ongoing massacre, we are the voice of conscience of our community to stop the war against unarmed civilians that is occurring now. That is all we're asking.
We on the side when there's going to be light.
Okay, let me just get this on. Is it okay if the father removes in Okay. Anybody want to sign?
Grab one.
Put in my new senator's phone number that I had him on my phone. Oh, yeah. Well, my representatives, I don't know who they are. I know that the senators are.
out if it's legally located.
Might be a little bit over the top. I'll tell you that. But I called them. They were on my cell phone. When I get to the
Where the candles are? I'm right in the middle.
Guys,
Why don't you move? Hi. Did you just get here? Yeah. Okay, here we are.
Maybe we can write out the word
I know
It's done when there's more like this is protocol by Robert This is protocol. It would have to be done. No one called for it. And it was loudly, overwhelmingly that that was enough. Now it might be a roll call vote.
I'd like to add in this to support war crimes on the roll call.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You should feel good about that.
Yeah, I did. Feel very good about that.
Where did the loudspeakers go?
Yeah, it's clear. I got a nice.
Across the street is just fine. It's just because they have to keep bricks clean. That wax doesn't come off with pressure washing or anything. So you can take cans across the street and then come back. That's fine.
Make an announcement.
Excuse me, folks. Candles actually aren't allowed on Pioneer Square. What happens is wax tends to drip down onto bricks. It's incredibly hard for us to get up. A lot of people hold them sideways, unfortunately. Right across the street is just fine if you want to continue the candlelight vigil over there, and then you can come right back. But unfortunately, we can't have it.
Right now, I'll just blow it out. Pretty bad, serious violation. Pretty bad.
Sure, that's fine. Just get a hold of me.
Right.
Thank you.
Serious.
Joe, here's a question. If Obama and the Democrats...
They're going to start talking. Ask me.
Over the past 14 days, over 800 have been killed and 3,500 wounded. Homes, schools, mosques, universities, UN properties, nothing is sacred to them. Among the ranks of the dead are many children and women, the disabled, sick, weak, and helpless. Israeli bombs do not discriminate. This is a deliberate attack upon a defenseless civilian population. Tonight we come together to honor those who have been victimized. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. If we keep silence, we will be complicit in their deaths. Let's stand together today to honor the innocent victims of Gaza. And let me start by introducing Father Richard Toll, who will speak next. I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Pull up on that mouthpiece. Just hold this.
It works. All right. My name is Richard Toll. I'm an Episcopal priest and the chair of Princes of Vigil North America, which is an organization that supports the Vigil in Jerusalem, which is an ecumenical Palestinian Christian presence there that we work together to take people over. And I try to get over about at least twice a year to visit in our programs and to visit the places. And I wanted to say something in relationship to having been in Gaza this past April. I was in the area for Holy Week, and we went to Gaza the Monday after Easter. When I say we, I was with a Roman Catholic bishop by the name of Thomas Gumbleton, who some of you may have heard of, is the head of Pax Christi in the United States, and is a peace advocate of long standing and not been in the area since 1964. He wanted to go to Gaza, I wanted to go. It was my 5th visit in the last 20 years, 25 years, and I would have to say every time I've gone it's gotten worse, and every time I have thought it could not get worse. And just to say something about April, we went to what we have in the Episcopal Church, Ali Arab Hospital there. Small hospital, has been there for over 100 years. And we visited patients, we visited the doctors, we visited the people who care for the people there. And what we were hearing was the tragedy at that time was that all of the boycott of not having anything come across the borders and no water, no electricity. Children were being operated on because they didn't have the proper water to drink. The surgeries that were being handled were being interrupted because electricity was happening only 6 to 8 hours a day, and you didn't know when it would happen. So the surgeries were being interrupted.
So you guys blow out the candles and start over across the street. It also creates a maintenance problem for us.
That's why we got the candle holders.
I know, but I already watched one person who had it sideways and was draining wax on the bricks. So I know systems it's very hard.
Okay, well, we're going to be done with this in about 5 minutes.
Okay, I still have to do my job and talk to you.
You're doing your job.
Yeah, you can just do it across the street.
They're only 10 or 15, 20 miles away. They were where they left in 1948. And they live in these villages still.
This sidewalk is part of Pax.
These people that we're talking about, they still are the residents of the land.
My first thing is that it's such an the other thing is that it tends to melt and create these blocks on the ground. I know you guys have them in the double cuts, but so we just can't permit it. It's very hard.
Because there's a pressure washing in our church. It says it's very slick justice. We will make no peace wherever and whoever.
Okay. It wouldn't. We can't like.
I'm going to ask you to silence and meditate on that.
This would be back charge.
We will make no
I can't
peace.
speak for the organizers, but I can take you to one of them and speak to them if you'd like. I've shared myself and I'd be happy to take care of that. I think that the mess would be minimal compared to the average day's worth of like food that's smoked.
It's just the time and effort and having you guys have to go clean off the bricks. It can't just be pressure washed. And if you just scratch it off, use that real fine layer of wax. As soon as you get any water on the square, it's just like stepping on a shoe. Okay. That's kind of it's a process.
We say,
Since the occasion is like remembering and honoring the dead. Perhaps you guys can make an exception.
I can't do that, unfortunately. Right across the street.
You've done your job. You told us. It's on us.
I do have to continue to inform him. He asked me a legitimate question that I'd like to answer. Even across the street, I have a small school meeting.
But you would across the street with me.
Yeah, that's fine. Because the city, it's on the building around the
Now let me introduce Imam Shabazz of
So that was
Portland, who is an interfaith activist and has everything to say to us.
In the name of God, gracious and merciful. Before I say what I intended to say, a little housekeeping is in order. The security staff here for the mall, for the square, is asking that we do one of two things. Go to the other side of the street with the candles or blow them out because of regulations that the mall need to enforce in terms of having candles lit in the square. I think we can take this situation and turn it around. We've lit the candles to represent the faith and the hope and the lives of the people in Gaza, and I think it would be appropriate to blow the candles out. To blow the candles out to represent the fact that lives are being blown out at this very moment. The light of life is being snuffed out at this very moment. So to prevent us having to disrupt what we're doing, I think it would be appropriate, if you agree, to just simply put the candles out. And when we're done saying what we need to say and doing what we need to do, let us hope that, figuratively speaking, when the world gets done saying what it needs to say and doing what it needs to do, then the light of faith and hope and peace and justice can be relit again, like we will relight the candles when we're done. Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I'd just like to say in dissent that that is a petty oppression. That is a petty oppression. This candle is not dropping any wax on that damn brick.
I understand, but I'm saying we are going to move forward and do what is convenient for us.
Yes.
And no matter what is done to us, we'll find a way to get what we need to get done.
There are higher things than fighting them on their own.
That's right, that's right. So now we'll move on, and maybe I've said enough already. But I would just like to simply indicate that what is happening in Gaza, again, to the people of Philistine or Palestine, is a reflection of other conflicts and other oppressions. And it would appear to me that the people whose existence in that region is born out of the manipulation of oppression would be the first people to demand that their government, who claims to represent their interests, would not inflict the same type of unthinkable horrors on the children of Gaza that were inflicted upon their children and some of them themselves just a few short years ago. If you turn off the volume and turn the screen from color to black and white and go back just a few years ago, the children and the old and the weak and the deprived would have different names and different faces, but they would be suffering the exact same trauma. It looks like now that the people that have been oppressed and should understand the horrors of a blitzkrieg would be the first people to say, not in my name, not in my memory, not on my behalf. And I'm not standing here saying that there's not a right to check what is perceived to be a wrong on either side, but when injustice and brutality looks in the mirror, what can it expect to see other than a reflection of itself? If you don't give people the room to breathe and basic human rights and necessities, then what can you expect the most docile, the most domesticated kitty cat, when pressed into a corner and deprived the breath of life, and his very existence is constantly threatened, will respond in the most vicious way in order to save its life. And there's this thing about response to actions. And there is this reality of an overreaction, an over-response, unnecessary force. But dear people, I'm not speaking for the soldiers, because soldiers are going to do what soldiers are going to do. I'm not speaking on behalf of the crooked politicians, because I've heard that it is said that this particular leader that has launched this last attack in Gaza, that the administration seems to be moving before Barack Obama takes office so that they can get the job done that they need to get done. Well, Barack Obama, the last I heard, is not God. And God is already in office. And he's very aware of what needs to be done. And for those of us who think that this is an insurmountable circumstance, let me remind you, as I remind myself, that we in this country are now facing catastrophic economic situations that we thought would never face us. Everything that we thought would never end is ending. The conditions that we thought would never be prevailing upon us are prevailing upon us. And we don't seem to be able to do a doggone thing about it. So let me say this, that there is no way in the world that you can justify doing wrong, being brutal, being unjust, and think that your might, that your armies, that your political savvy, that your cheating and your greed will protect you. Because that which you fear coming at you from the outside may be dwelling right among you. So I want to say a word only for the children. When I look at the screen and I see babies, I'm not seeing a lot of soldiers wrapped up in white sheets. I'm seeing babies wrapped up in white sheets. And do they not have the right to ask us to speak for them because they cannot speak for themselves? Do they not have the right to ask us, to ask them, for what crime are they being murdered? For what crime have they committed that they should be deprived even the most basic human rights? For what crime have they committed that they should be denied even an attempt to be rescued and given humanitarian and medical support? For what crime should their ambulance drivers be attacked and murdered on the way to take them to what is left of their hospitals? If this is right, then I don't want to be right. I want to be wrong. Peace be unto you.
All right. Thank you, Imam Shabazz. My next guest is a local peace activist, a member of the Jewish community. His name is Ned Rosh, and he is active with No More Victims, which is an organization which brings children to the United States for needed medical treatment.
Hello, is it on now?
Yes.
Okay.
You have to hold it close to your mouth. Really
All right.
close.
My name is Ned Roche, and I speak as a Jew who is sickened by the Israeli war on the Palestinians of Gaza. When we feel the pain of Palestinians who search rubble looking for loved ones, or who hold a child in a hospital without supplies as the child takes her last agonizing breaths of life, we affirm their dignity, and through doing so, our own. When we stand with starving Palestinians, helpless, imprisoned, who are being slaughtered, or with children who wait for help beside the body of their dead mother, we affirm their humanity and our own. When during these dark days together we stand as Arabs, Jews, and so many others of conscience, all over the world in solidarity with the people of Palestine and demand that the killings stop. We hope to keep alive what we know is right and what one day will come to pass. People overcoming conflict to live in peace. We pray for the day, we live for the day, but most importantly, we work for the day when Palestinians realize their dreams, which will never be extinguished no matter how much blood is shed, their dreams and right to live in peace, in freedom, and with justice. The darkest of nights is followed by the bright light of day. Work for justice, work for peace. Our tears, our hearts, our commitment are with the Palestinian people. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, my next speaker is a local Palestinian attorney who has been long involved in the Palestinian fight for rights, Hala Gorez.
You know, I'm not sure I need this. I'll tell you that I came here without any prepared speech or talk or anything. I have reached a level that is lower than depression, looking at what is happening to the children of Gaza, to the women of Gaza, to the men of Gaza. I have to tell you that I look at that and I say, what kind of world do we live in? What kind of world do we live in that says that's okay? That turns the victims into terrorists. I use that in quotes. What kind of world do we live in? And as I was driving down here, it occurred to me that this machinery that's been at work in the West that has turned victims into so-called terrorists is the same one that has convinced the people of the West that something as beautiful as the phrase in Arabic, La ilaha illallah, something as beautiful as that is a terrorist statement. Now, I am a Palestinian Christian from Nazareth. I am no different than my Palestinian Muslim brothers and sisters. And I believe La ilaha illallah. Why? Because what it means is there is no deity but God. And I tell you, I don't do this as a religious, those of you who know me well, I really don't do this as a religious talk. I'm just looking at what kind of a world do we live in where the statement that is as beautiful as there is no deity but God, La ilaha illallah, that which Muslims believe, that which Christians believe, that which Jews believe, there is no deity but God, has been turned into a statement that is connected with terrorism. What kind of world do we live in? So as I reached the depth of depression, it occurred to me this morning that my people have survived all these years, and they will survive this massacre too. My people are resilient. We have survived the Nakba, in which in 1948 over 750,000 Palestinians were expelled out of Palestine. They erased our country. In 1967, the ethnic cleansing continued with expelling us and then occupying us. We have been refugees for over 60 years. We are resilient. We will continue. The killing that's going on in Gaza is a war crime. Everybody knows it. The Jews of Israel know it, on both sides. Those Jews who support human rights and those Jews in Israel who don't support human rights know that it's a war crime. They may not publicly say it, but they know it's a war crime. So we need to work on fighting this media that has turned us into terrorists, that has turned our children into cannon fodder. We need to fight this media. And looking at what the U.S. Senate and the U.S. House did today, shame on them. Shame on them. Shame on them for supporting war crimes. Shame on them for paying for war crimes. I am convinced that the change will happen from below, that it's going to be the people in the street that have to convince our elected leaders to stop supporting war crimes.
Thank you.
Okay, now we're going to regroup a little bit over to the side. We're going to relight our candles, and we're going to have some people lead us in some chants. So let's move over.
Which side?
More in a more compact way. Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Palestine! Long live Palestine! Long live Gaza!
Long live Gaza!
Free, free Gaza!
Free, free Gaza!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Gaza!
Free, free Gaza!
Occupation is a crime!
Occupation is a crime!
Iraq to Palestine!
From Iraq to Palestine!
Occupation is a crime!
Occupation is a crime!
From Iraq to Palestine!
From Iraq to Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Stop supporting Israel!
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 End the occupation now!
End the occupation now!
Christian thing now. Oh my gosh.
End the occupation now!
End the occupation now!
Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! End the occupation now! End the occupation now! End the occupation! Stop killing children! Stop killing children! Stop supporting Israel!
Supporting Israel!
Stop supporting Israel!
Stop supporting Israel!
Stop supporting Israel!
The occupation now!
End the occupation now!
Occupation is a crime!
Occupation is a crime!
From Iraq to Palestine!
From Iraq to Palestine!
Is very. Hi, if you could take that and share it with us, we get a lot of it. Hi, if you could share this with other people, it's really important.
Palestine!
free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Occupation is a crime! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Stop supporting Israel! Stop supporting Israel! From Iraq to Palestine! From Iraq to Palestine! Occupation is a crime! Occupation is a crime! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Occupation is a crime! From Iraq to Palestine! Free, free Gaza! Stop bombing Gaza!
Stop bombing Gaza!
Stop bombing Gaza!
Free, free Palestine! Free, free Gaza!
Free, free Gaza!
Stop supporting Israel!
Stop supporting Israel!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine! Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! End the occupation! End the occupation! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! We gotta stop the genocide! Gotta stop the genocide! No more! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Stop killing children! Stop killing children! Stop killing children! Stop killing children! Killing children is a crime! 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 Free, free Gaza! Free, free Gaza! Free, free Gaza! Free, free Gaza! Stop the siege in 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 Gaza! Stop supporting Israel! 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 Occupation is a crime! 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 Free, free Palestine! 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 From the river to the sea! 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 Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Stop the siege in Gaza! 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 Free, free 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 Gaza! supporting Israel!
Stop supporting Israel!
Stop supporting Israel!
Stop supporting Israel!
Occupation is a crime!
Occupation is a crime!
Occupation is a crime!
Occupation is a crime!
Free, free Palestine!
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 Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Long live Intifada!
Long live Intifada!
Intifada! Intifada!
Intifada! Intifada!
Occupation is a crime!
Occupation is a crime!
From Iraq to Palestine!
From Iraq to Palestine!
Occupation is a crime!
Occupation is a crime!
From Iraq to Palestine!
From Iraq to Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Gaza!
Free, free Gaza!
Free, free Gaza!
Free, free Gaza!
Cease fire now!
Cease fire now! Cease fire now! Cease fire now! Cease fire now! Cease fire now! Cease fire now! Cease fire now!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Long live Intifada!
Long live Intifada!
Long live Intifada!
Long live Intifada!
Intifada! Intifada!
Intifada! Intifada!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Gaza!
Free, free Gaza!
Occupation is a crime!
Occupation is a crime!
From Iraq to Palestine! Killing children is a crime!
Killing children is a crime!
Killing women is a crime!
Killing women is a crime!
Killing babies is a crime!
Killing babies is a crime!
Killing children is a crime!
Killing children is a crime!
Killing women is a crime!
Killing women is a crime!
Free, free Palestine!
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 Long live Intifada!
Long live Intifada!
Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Occupation is a crime!
Occupation is a crime!
Occupation is a crime!
Occupation is a crime!
From Iraq to Palestine!
From Iraq to Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Okay, can you hear me now?
No.
Okay, I just wanted to let you know that the big demonstration is going to take place tomorrow in Pioneer Courthouse Square at 3 p.m. So please bring your signs, yourselves, your friends. This is the one we hope to make the media with. So we need a big, group of people. So if you could do that, that'd be great. I'd love to see you there. In the interim, if you would like to take your candles and you're finished with them, and put them off to the side. There is, thank you. Right over here, my musical choice.
We're going to be bringing them there to the demonstration tomorrow. There's another demonstration tomorrow. We're going to be in front of the recruiter's office from 11 to 1. We massacred
We've also got the Stop the Genocide signs in the box here. We'll be bringing those tomorrow. Again, for anybody that didn't hear, that's tomorrow at 3 p.m. here. It's a big protest. Bring everybody that you can.
See everybody tomorrow.
Stand up.
Please stand without movement. Yeah, thanks.
Stopping this barbarism, carnage in Gaza, calling for ceasefire now. Thank you. Hey, buddy.
Hi, Will.
How are you?
Doing okay.